You want me to watch the trailer right now? Can I watch the trailer
Yes,
right now?
yes. Watch
Okay.
it, watch it.
This
If you want, you
Ramayan.
can put it on screen also.
Ready? You can see my screen now.
Huh.
Doesn't really tell you anything much.
Also, where is Sita?
She was there. No Lakshman, no Sita, no nothing. They didn't show
No,
anything in
Lakshman
this.
was there when they showed that panning shot. You could see Lakshman's face, but you couldn't see Sita's face. She was sitting right there.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
looking in the other direction. You got to see Ravan's ass, but not Sita's face. What did you think of it?
See, for some reason, I grew up watching that old Ramayan, right? The one they showed on TV on Doordarshan. And that guy seems more like a Ram than this guy does. Even though that guy's that whole series, if I watch now, I won't be able to digest it at all.
Also, that guy has turned out to be quite a
Problematic
character. It's a I don't like him, but
But
for
visually,
some
that
reason,
guy,
all the people who played the really virtuous characters in these serials have turned out to be assholes. Yudhishthir, Ram, the actors are really horrible people.
but Duryodhan turned out to be a nice guy.
Which one? Puneet? Yeah.
Puneet is
Yeah.
he's surprisingly a nice guy.
Yeah. I suppose it should not be a surprise because these things are flipped. I'm telling you, it's a conspiracy.
I thought of him more as Ram. I thought of that story more as something that's more
But
optimistic.
Okay. Let me ask you this. That is obviously like I've seen this. This is new. My mind is rebelling or something. But the trailer itself, did it strike you as something belonging or even something that deserves to be called Ramayan? Because to me it looked more like a game trailer
Yeah.
or any of the generic medieval fantasy movies that come out of India.
Yes,
It
because it
looks
doesn't.
generic.
Yeah, because
The Rakshasas were basically Unreal Engine video game characters. That's what it felt like.
yeah, because Ram is supposed to be more. I don't know how to say this, but he's supposed to be more gracious, more
Yes.
kind.
That is the primary thing.
I don't think they showed any of that in this trailer. There's no mention of Ram being like that in the trailer at all.
First of all, it's like this is also, by the way, this is also fan service. A lot of this was also fan service. It's basically what you feel, what like as in what a devoted Hindu feels when he thinks of Ram is what this trailer is, which is understandable because that is the audience they're trying to cater to. But we have seen all of this before, even the action sequences where the axe going like this and the hero avoiding it by running up a wall and doing a backflip. Even the action was like generic. I am always bothered when something mythological is declared and the only things they put in the trailer are action shots. This usually means, and I'm not sure if it is, maybe they're keeping it for later, but my first impression after looking at this would be not enough attention has been paid to character development.
Okay.
They think, oh, the character is already done. This is the mistake Adipurush also made, by the way. Remember, we did a video about Adipurush without watching it and then watched it afterwards and then changed nothing in the video. So Ram is supposed to be, in the eyes of the devotees, he's supposed to be a gracious character, a kind character. This is something the animated Ramayana made in collaboration with Japan got very well. Ram is literally, in favor of cremating his enemies because they didn't do, they're just people at the end of the day.
True.
I would die for a Ramayana where the trailer is showing us characters and their outlooks, or at least some amount of attention to it. This all seems made for teenagers. Oh, look, such a big axe. Oh, look, the visual effects and the graphics and it's video game discourse.
Yeah, it's spectacle more than actual
Yeah.
content. I don't want to say content, but yeah. I can't think of another word right now.
No, as in content of the story वो भी हो सकता है. Content is
Yeah.
got different meanings, but yeah.
Yeah,
Apparently, music is by Hans Zimmer.
huh.
Hmm.
I don't know why they took his music, but sure.
By the way, there was also no Hanuman in this film,
Oh yeah,
in this
there's
trailer.
no,
Yeah,
there's just Ravan and Ram. I don't think
yeah,
the others got any attention at all throughout
yeah.
the.
The moment it opened, they showed you some giant bird in the sky being shot
Huh.
down, which was
Correct.
weird because that's like, I mean, sure, it could be part of a war sequence, but it's not something that comes to your mind instantly when you think of Ramayana, right?
Correct. Correct.
I think the mistake people make is they assume that, oh, रामायण उसका स्टोरी तो पहले ही हो चुका है, हमको कुछ करने का जरूरत नहीं है. So they just take it and slap it on top of it. Whatever graphics they have, they slap it on top of that and they think they're done. And our audience also will not allow them to do anything else.
Huh.
I have huge grievance. By the way, I should mention this. The animated movie,
Huh.
the Legend of Prince Ram, that was made in collaboration with Japan, was not allowed to have a theatrical release in India for 30 years, thanks to opposition from the Vishwa Hindu Parishad. This is important to mention because the reason they did not allow it is thought, hey, हमारे देवता को तुम कार्टून समझते हो, right? These are people who don't have the imagination to understand something, creative expression. And still, despite all that, Adipurush, as well as this film, has scenes that look exactly like something taken from that film, framing,
Yeah.
etc. Pay attention to the shot of the chariot going out of Ayodhya and the overhead shot of it. It was in that animated film. Adipurush also has a lot of things from that animated film.
Okay.
And the animated film invented these things to tell a
Yeah.
better story. It was creative license. These people, I don't know how much creative license is going to be this film, but they can't afford a creative license because our audience thinks exactly like the VHP. A, they want something great and grand made like a Lord of the Rings. And B, they won't let anyone take any creative license because they don't have the imagination to appreciate it. So we are always going to get shit. I will be surprised and pleasantly surprised if this film turns out to be good. It may
Everything
still
from
make money, by the way. I'm just saying
of
about
course,
it being good.
there's
Yeah.
no doubt about that. But
Yeah.
like while I was watching the thing, it felt very generic to me. All the visuals, the dialogues, the
Yeah.
even the presentation of the things, they seemed very generic, like very.
Yeah.
It seemed like a very Hindi movie film that's supposed to make you feel very.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's supposed to make you feel, but that's the feeling I got while I was watching the trailer.
I don't know, but the devotee might expect to feel devotion. I want to feel something new. Something new. But there was nothing new in it.
Yeah.
Which is again like I'm sure Ashwin and also agrees with me when I say this. I'm saying this to the audience. We are not saying we could make a better movie. We're not saying we could make any movie. We can't. We can hardly make YouTube videos, right? So take all this with a pinch of salt. If you like the trailer, you have every right to appreciate it. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, as people, both of us, we write comic books. Frequently, our stories are inspired by mythology. I have written a comic book that is kind of based on the Ramayana. Ashwin has also dealt with mythology. We are storytellers, so we are coming at it from that perspective.
Yeah.
You have to do these things.
Yeah. I don't know what else to say about the trailer because it was a very bad trailer. I'm not happy with it at all.
My
I'm not,
advice would be watch it again, and whatever extra thoughts you have, record them separately, add them at the end of it because you just saw the trailer. You haven't had enough time to process it.
there was not much to process anyway. There's hardly anything in the trailer. There's some standard action shots. There's some
Yeah.
standard like this they're posing for stuff, and that's about it. There's nothing in the trailer.
My advice to everyone would be go back and watch the animated Legend of Prince
Yeah.
Ram film
That's a
and
very
see
nice.
how many shots are exactly like that in this film. From water mein Ahuti, I think that was Sita in the animated film, to the Rath from the top,
Correct.
to the high octane fight sequences.
Hmm.
I don't know if there was an axe in the final battle scene. I don't think there was. But yeah, almost everything made that is based on Ramayana borrows something from that animated movie. The animated movie that the VHP did not let release. Always remember this and never forgive them for this. I'm about to get Ashwin's channel banned.
And
Now
nobody
she's like,
watches my videos anyway, so there's
yeah,
no
she's like, yeah, screw it. My channel was not making any money anyway.
uh,
Jokes on you, VHP.
okay, I think that's about all we have to say about the Ramayan trailer. Thank you
Yeah.
for watching, and catch us next time, I guess.
Bye bye.
Bye.